Are you applying for a Schengen visa and wondering if you need a cover letter? Well, this video will answer your question. Are you planning to visit some of these notable places? Well, some of us might need a Schengen visa. A Schengen visa can be issued by any of the following countries. So we have Austria, Belgium, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Italy, Latvia, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, the Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, and Switzerland. Aside from them issuing a Schengen visa, you can actually visit other countries in Europe with a multiple entry Schengen visa. Now you might be thinking, then should I write a cover letter? Well, let's find out. According to the SchengenVisaInfo.com, a Schengen Visa Cover Letter is a letter which the visa applicant writes for the embassy where the application documents will be submitted. This is not one of the requirements for the Schengen Visa application. However, I think it is a necessary tool for you to have. The cover letter of your Schengen Visa application is a necessary part of the application itself because it's a way of introducing yourself, your purpose of travel, to the visa officers, especially if there is no interview. The cover letter would contain your purpose of travel, your proof of funds, and if you ever have a sponsor, an explanation of your relationship, who that sponsor is, where he or she lives, your travel itinerary, as well as your intent to return to your home country or to travel to another country after your visa expires. In the next two parts of the video, I'll be showing you sample cover letters that I have used when I traveled to Europe for tourism purposes. Okay, one without a sponsor, and then the second one with a sponsor. So this is the cover letter for tourism without a sponsor. Okay, so first you must include the date, the address of the embassy. So here in this example, it is the Embassy of Switzerland. I've always applied for this embassy in the 3 times that I've been to Europe. Okay, salutations. You can just edit the ones with the red mark here. Your full name with your passport number. It will cover your application for, let's say you want a single entry, a double entry, or a multiple entry Schengen visa for your invitation to stay whether in Switzerland or other countries in the Schengen area from a particular date. So you have to write your entry date and the exit dates as well. Take note that when you are applying for a Schengen visa, you must indicate that that particular country, in this example Switzerland, is where you are staying the longest. So in the letter, you have to include that. So from my specific number of days in Europe, say you want to stay there for 30 days or 90 days, a total of 45 days will be spent in Switzerland. And you'll be flying in, let's say, Geneva, going into Switzerland via Geneva, via Zurich, or via Basel. And your arrival date and exit point, so you have to indicate that as well. The main purpose of your trip for tourism or other purposes. If you have other purposes aside from tourism, you have to indicate that as well. And you will be shouldering your own travel expenses since you don't have any sponsor here. You have to indicate your current job title here, the company name, as well as the address and your monthly salary. Also, you have to include in your cover letter that you will not overstay and indicate what are the strong ties that you have back home in the Philippines or wherever you are coming from. Okay, so attached with the application are the different supporting documents. So your flight reservation, travel insurance, travel itinerary, and proof of funds. The closing remarks, and then here, just make sure you have your full name, complete address, email address, and contact number. So this is an example of the cover letter for tourism without a sponsor. So this second one would be the cover letter for a tourism visa or a tourist visa with a sponsor. So again, check the date, the address, salutations, edit your name, passport number, and then indicate the number of entry of the visa that you're asking for, requesting, as well as the entry date and exit date. And then on the second paragraph, the main purpose of your trip, whether it's for tourism or visiting family or your partner. The expenses here will be shouldered by your sponsor since you have a sponsor. You indicate the name of your sponsor, the relationship, your relationship, and the address of the sponsor. Okay, so the address. Aside from that one, also include here your current job position, company name, company address, monthly salary, and if ever you are not working, also indicate it there. Just make sure that you include that you will not overstay because you have strong ties back in the Philippines. Include that in your reasons as well, and then attach the proof. Usually, with a cover letter for tourism visa or tourist visa with a sponsor, that will also include a sponsorship letter made by your sponsor as well as an invitation letter. So I'll be discussing that in my future videos as well. So aside from that, so signature, full name, complete address, email address, and the contact number. What conclusion can you draw from this video? So a cover letter is not necessary, it's not required when applying for a Schengen visa, but it helps introduce yourself, your reason for travel, as well as communicate with the visa officers, especially if there is no interview. I hope you were able to learn how to write a cover letter, and if you need help with writing yours, please send a message on my IG. Let's connect. So see you on the next videos. Bye.